Hello, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, Episode 3 that I have not named yet. On listening to my last recording, I realized that adjusting my mic really didn't do anything for the sound of the mouse. Fortunately, a silent gaming mouse I've had my eye on for a long time has just dropped in price. I got a notification from Amazon, and I interviewed with a new client today, and I'm expecting some money I wasn't counting on. So I'm going to be unwise and spend a little bit of it on a new mouse because, I don't know, I'm really enjoying this new hobby. Even if it's just me and my mom watching. I don't care. I'm having fun, and I want to stop hearing the mouse in the background when I go through the videos to check for things I need to do in the future, or not do, as the case may be. So for tonight, I'm kind of MacGyvering it. I literally have a towel over the mouse and my hand to see if I can keep my microphone from picking up quite so much of the sharp, clicky sounds. Not much I can do about the keyboard for now, but at least that's less obnoxious than the mouse. I also wasn't going to record at all tonight. I was going to do another episode again tomorrow, but I took Excedrin for a migraine, and now I'm very energetic. Fortunately, I also have ADHD, which means that as soon as the caffeine jolt wears off, I'll be able to go straight to sleep, no problem. I'm just very chatty for a little while, and I was like, you know what? I may as well put that to good use, right? So, we last left off in camp. We let Astarion bite us last night and learned he was a vampire. We are also bloodless, so that's fun. There's an amulet I can pick up later in game to combat that, but I don't have it yet, so for now I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Let's see. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals because I love being able to do that. And without Speak to Animals, you miss out on so much awesome dialogue and fun stuff. And I thought I had the cantrip Light. I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Just wasn't where I remember it being, because my other playthrough is a sorcerer. So I do have those. That's fun. And now, let's talk to Astarion about the fact that we have a vampire in camp.
I have something to ask.
Good morning. How do you feel?
I'm fine. I just feel a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire.
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
If I can help, just ask. We're in this together after all.
You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
What would this character say? I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Okay, and I am going to pause because I'll be right back, because there's a cat yelling at the bedroom door and taking offense to the fact that I closed it. I'll be right back. Okay, Cat is now in the bedroom with me, fully prepared to cause me as many problems as possible. And I can hear her bouncing around the room like a pinball.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore...
Well, hello, Ms. Mayhem. You're on my desk, and I can't see a thing. Do you need chin scritches? Is that what that is? Yeah, so I have a small dog and 3 black cats, and all of them think that I should be paying attention to them, and only them, every second possible. Right, Ms. Mayhem? Yes, you earned that name fair and square. Okay, so we talked to Astarion and Shadowheart. Who else? Gale.
All right.
Mentally reminding myself what I'm doing.
What's on your mind?
What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
That's a surprisingly accepting way of looking at it. Way to go, Gale. Okay. Okay, and I apologize for the upcoming loading screen, but I find that my game just runs more smoothly if I load. If after I leave camp, I save and load from that save. I don't know why. I'm not a programmer or anything, but on my computer it just seems to run better when I do that. So every time I leave camp, I have to save and reload. Fortunately, my loading screens don't last too long. Okay, and my next stop is going to be over to the west. I think. No. North and west, if I remember correctly.
Have to keep going.
Okay, now that I can't hear the mouse as much, I can really hear the keyboard starting to drive me a little nuts. Okay, I'll take care of the mouse first, and then eventually I will... Ooh, torn nut trap. Eventually, someday, I'll do something on the
Never a
keyboard.
dull broken. Must have been here a while. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill. Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them. Holy house. Under elf.
Blades high, my messer.
Great. What would this character do? This is a Seldarine Drow, not a Loth-sworn Drow, which... I mean, Drow are still pretty ruthless in general, but... Hey, I'm trying not to be. Intimidate them. Shadowheart, thank you for the extra bonus. Sweet.
Demaze.
Come, my messer. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
As much as I love Lae'zel, I also just really want to tease her a bit, so, say please.
Never.
Well, I'm not gonna leave her up there, so...
Observe and listen.
Enough
You'll
talk.
hear
Get
goblins
me
before
down.
you see them.
As you say. The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
A simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
I mean, she does have kind of a point. Alright, we journey together. Let's find this creche.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Okay, yes. We need to have a rogue in our party, so I'm not getting rid of Astarion. I'm going to try to romance Shadowheart, so not getting rid of her either. Sorry, Gale.
Oh, I'll get little rest given the stack of unread books waiting for me. But I'll try.
Good. Our victory is most certain. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
After Gale's comment, I suddenly feel like the to-be-read pile next to my bed is staring at me. Oh, that's something I can do on my next day off, actually. Nice cup of tea and a book. Even better if it's raining. Okay, and back to camp because we now have another party member.
Off we go then. That took the edge off.
I don't think I've collected anything since we last left camp, so... Lisa, what have you got? It's a good thing they all come with supply packs, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to camp as much as we do to get to know everybody. She does have both melee and ranged weapons, so I don't need to worry about that.
Proceeding.
Misclick.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What's up for discussion?
Chatter already, Tusky.
Have to rest sometime. Okay, at the risk of sounding fantasy racist, you look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I know of Githyanki, but I'd never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Really? Thanks for noticing.
It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Charming. What would this character say? That's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried that we haven't changed? But this is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
How does someone become a vampire, exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
In theory?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
So, about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway.
He says wistfully, looking off
After
into the
all,
distance.
you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
Look, I'm not against you feeding on me, but only if we talk about it first.
Of course! That sounds eminently reasonable. I shall wait patiently until you suggest we dine together. But until then, no more late-night surprises. You have my word on that.
Better not be.
No one stopped me yet.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
No time to rest.
A Githyanki joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Seems simple enough. Still alive, so that's progress.
Something's wrong. I feel...
It hurts. Darkness, protect me.
Are you hurt?
No. I'm fine. Forget it.
What was that all about?
I don't know.
I feel like entering her thoughts when she's trying not to tell me about it will only piss her off. Could it be her tadpole? Ask how she feels.
I'm fine. It's past whatever it was. And stop looking at me like that. I'm not sprouting tentacles just yet.
I guess I'll change the subject. Darkness, protect me. What did you mean by that?
It's difficult for me to talk about. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just tell me what you're hiding. Why do I feel like this is... Why do I have this gut feeling that I'm gonna roll badly? Huh? That's a pleasant surprise.
You're not going to let this go, are you? I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
I mean, we're a drow. We came from the Underdark, where most people worship Lolth. I feel like we don't get to talk about her worshipping Shar. So I don't care who you worship. We have bigger problems.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Now that the truth's out, tell me more.
Talk to me later. This day's been long enough already.
Fair enough.
Can't give up now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Excuse me.
Speak.
Been trying to hold back a cough. Not working.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night.
The moment when you bit me?
The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
They might not be as open to the idea as I was.
Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the gift? What in the hells would she taste like?
Something exotic, surely? An Omnin liqueur?
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
Yeah, try it and she'll gut you. This is still theoretical, right?
Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
Are you really asking which of our companions I eat?
Oh, no. No. Don't be disgusting. I just mean a sip of their blood. No mastication required.
If I had to, Shadowheart.
A fine choice. She is enticing. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into.
Good hunting.
There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Anybody have anything to say? Doesn't look like. Shadowheart does.
Let me guess. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Best if we just get the subject out of the way now. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden now from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shar subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Don't think I'd be worshipping a god that hurts people, hurts her followers. But okay. How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
I want to talk about your Shar worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
I have no problem with Shar worshippers if that's what concerns you. Again, Drow, Underdark, Lolth.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please, continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
How exactly do Shar worshippers turn people to their goddess?
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
I won't cast judgment on your beliefs.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Oh, got some Shadowheart backstory.
Don't mind if I do. Never wanted the easy path. Let's move.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
What to do? Still breathing, despite everything.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
Huh.
By the nine hells! Open the gates!
Oof.
Get him! No! Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Hamstring shot. Oh, nice shot.
Oh, there. This feels good.
There they are. And I don't think I can reach them, but I can dash and get closer.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Piercing shot. Bardic Inspiration. Inspire an ally to add a 1d6 bonus to their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Let's protect the one out in front.
Light on my feet.
Taking position.
What did the camera just do? I'm not close enough to do any of those actions.
Have to keep going.
Shadowheart, can you reach? Not that one.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Shoot those bastards! For the absolute! one sword. Strike them down.
Piercing strike. Well done. Have a snack. 2 in 1 turn. Impressive.
Yes, here. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Okay, can you reach this guy? I'm gonna try out my new spell, Distant Whispers. Wow. Okay. Not enough movement for that. Okay, which of us has the fewest hit points? Actually, I think it's me, and I'm still holding out pretty well, so I'm not going to heal myself yet. I'm just gonna
Breathe deep
head toward the next person.
No time to waste.
That was the last of them.
That was pretty painless.
All of you, more may follow. Open the gate. Where is that bastard?
But what were the grubby little beasts after? This place doesn't look like much.
A horde must have settled nearby. More will come, and more after that.
Just a brief respite.
Short rest. And of course, the time-honored tradition of looting your enemies.
Let's get going.
Sorry. Hiccups.
Something good here, I hope. Looking ahead. Is that blood? No, never mind.
None of my characters ever use javelins, mostly because once you throw them, you don't have them anymore, unless you go back and pick them up. So it's like, okay, I had a weapon, and now I don't. I like to hold on to my weapons. I say as someone who is a pacifist in real life.
Road ahead. Moving ahead.
Oh, there it goes.
children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
I mean, what I want to say is one fight just ended and now you're picking another one. Because, honestly, wow. On the other hand, I've never played a drow or a bard before, so I want to pick one of these two options. Ah, backstabbing. This feels just like home.
Pull your claws in, under-elf.
Show some respect! If not for them, your pathetic life would be over.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I could stand back and watch, but that's not what this character would do. I'm just feeling particularly cynical tonight. If you want me to take both of you down, I will. Otherwise, knock it off. Not one. Shit. Roll again. I have inspiration. Add bonus. Try again. Okay.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
We need to leave.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor.
Do you have something against drow?
I meant no insult. It's simply that yours are a people at war with themselves. I've never known them to care for outsiders. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Huh. I'm trying to remember to use my quick save buttons.
No one back home will ever believe this. All's well that ends. Not not as bad as it could have. At least things have stayed interesting. I need a quick word.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Who's Halsin?
The druid in charge of this grove. At least, he was. Guess if he didn't come back with Aradin, that might not be the case.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Cannon?
I'm sorry, Arca.
Don't be sorry. Fetch some help.
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
I'm sorry. It happened so fast.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arca, no, wait! What are you doing?
Okay. And if you heard any, like, something that sounded like thunder just now, it's because I live near a college campus, and during American football season, they set off fireworks at the beginning of the game, at the end of the game, at the beginning and end of halftime, and when the home team scores a goal. So basically, from noon until whenever they finish the game, you periodically hear fireworks, and it scares the crap out of you. I mean, they've gone as late as like 10 p.m. before, and somehow the city is, in spite of the city noise ordinances, the university can just get away with anything. So that's fun. So if you hear that, that is all it is. Did I just click on her? Yep, sorry.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
You could hold off a horde of goblins from this position.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world. We're being watched.
Not now.
Never a dull
Why
moment.
did this keep happening? He was joking about Octa's soup just a moment ago.
Can't give up now.
We dig a hole and be done with it.
What to do?
Oh, I see a red outline. Sneaky. We're on a cliff, so I'm casting Featherfall just in case.
I'm ready.
Excuse me.
Got to press on.
I am fury. I am death.
Not sure what the camera just did there.
My path be true.
Let's have some fun.
Nice. Since none of us actually took any injuries, I'm not going to take a short rest because it was just one enemy.
Very well. You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin.
Huh?
Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul
Oh,
coin
back in the Nautiloid. We were in the Hells.
I earned it, fair and square.
I completely forgot about that. Which is hilarious, because this is not my first playthrough. Okay, anyway. Okay, so devil mistress didn't capture soul back to coin fair and square. Okay. Coin mistress, you lost me.
You almost seem honest. Care to explain why you reek of the Hells?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You know what? Let's go for that persuasion check. A mind flayer abducted me, and its ship went straight to Avernus.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Now, use your quick save buttons. There you go.
Yes, let's.
Wait, what?
No one
Never
stopped
mind.
me yet. One day I'll catch a break. Still breathing, despite everything. Yeah, let's move. Yeah. That'll be fine.
Oh, I have speak with animals.
Something's on my mind.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Well then, okay. Calm down, I'm a friend.
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly. See,
Okay, fair
you're
enough.
in my territory, and I want you gone.
Alright, you win. I'm leaving.
I better not catch you round here again.
What are you gonna do? Contract rabies and give it to me? I'm sorry.
Let's get going. Looking ahead. All right. What now?
Okay. So we've reached the Emerald Grove, and we're about to pick up a new party member and do some trading and meet a lot of plot important people. But we've just hit an hour. Also, the Excedrin's wearing off, but the headache is not, and I have an early booking in the morning. So I am gonna call it a night and just let this upload while I'm getting ready for bed. I hope you had fun. Sorry I started flagging toward the end. I'm just tired and headachy, that's all. And hopefully I'll be recording another one tomorrow night. If not, I will the next night. Good night. See you next time. Bye.